you know, we're a motorcycle shop, and we don't just build bikes, we also like riding them and riding them a lot. The premise of this trip on paper is easy. We disconnect from our daily lives. We hop on a set of bikes that are not adventure bikes, and maybe not even fit for purpose riding to the Arctic, but they're the bikes we ride. We hop on the bikes and we ride to the Arctic. We have a few interesting bikes that we're taking with us. One of them is our Arctic bike. It's a full custom stainless steel bike that we've built with a lot of trick parts on it, an auxiliary gas tank to make sure that we don't run out of petrol. Then we have George's bike, which is a yellow FL that has a lot of, let's call it patina. But George has gone through that bike, and when George goes through a bike and he says it's good, it's good. So I have no doubt that bike will make it to the Nordkapp and back. And then we have Dennis's bike. It's a bike he and I built, I think 10 years ago. It's a hardtail with a huge engine in there. We put some airbags under the seat to have a little bit of cushioning. If that bike is properly built, which I believe Dennis and I did, it'll make the journey. And then we have a couple of regular Harleys. And we have two Triumphs. Freddie is taking his Bonneville Triumph that he rode to Morocco and back, so that bike is solid. And then Triumph has lent us a bike for this trip, which is very gracious of them. They're going to be long riding days, because riding on Norwegian roads with speed limits and a lot of curves just slows things down. So it's most definitely going to scratch the soul a little bit. It's going to be cold. We're going to be wild camping. So all the elements are there to be uncomfortable. We were hoping for sun and warmth, which it has been up until today. Very cold once we hit the Arctic Circle. I'm expecting to see snow there. Then when we dip down again, going further up north, I think we will see a little bit less snow, but it will nevertheless be cold and wet. And riding in the rain, as many of you guys know, as your riders, is not pleasant for 2 hours, but to do that for 8 hours and then day in, day out, that's gonna take a toll. So all preparations have been done. All the gear is ready. We have the tents from Wingman. We have all our layers from Goldtop to stay warm and dry on this ride. We're going to take the night ferry from Harwich to Hook of Holland, which Harwich is about 20 minutes away from here. So we pack up, we ride, and take the ferry to Hook of Holland and then up to Groningen the day after, where we meet up with Freddie, coming in from France, and where we meet up with Dennis, who's coming in from the Netherlands. That's our central spot where we all meet up to continue the journey. So the guys are going to pull up soon, and then we'll start loading the chase vehicle, and then we're good to go.
So you've got the Ziploc bags with your toothbrush, your medicine, driving license, got all that stuff in there. Your will? No. You're going to tell my kids my will, I've told you that. You're the official adjudicator.
Yeah, once we get going and we're on there,
You'll be good.
Yeah, but just waiting around all evening, knowing that you've got something to do.
We boarded the ferry at Harwich to cross the Hook of Holland. We had a few cold ones and call it an early night.
Howdy, hi. Looking pretty.
Oh no!
I would have probably made it to the next gas station, but I didn't know how far it was.
That'll do, won't it? Yeah. George, your front brake sounds like chattering, and them chattering teeth you get as a toy.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with it.
That's what it's doing, yeah.
It's not as bad as it was yesterday, I tell you. It's a pit stop. Ka-ching.
Good talk. As we have a time constraint on this trip, we all have busy lives, we all have work. We cannot afford to be stuck on the side of the road for more than a few hours. And in order to accommodate that, we've decided quite early on to take a chase vehicle with us that could double up to haul some of the equipment, but also to be able to push a bike into if we are unlucky that one would break down. So that's why I'm driving the chase vehicle to Leuten, where Gijs is taking over.
We are in Groningen, so we are trying to make our way through a busy city centre to the house, trying to dodge all these fucking bicyclists.
Okay, mate, yeah, I can see number 14. Well, 14, you've got a big old door.
Yeah, big old
Is
door.
that you or not?
Yeah, that's me. Big green door, and on the side are benches that are not are
Yes.
folded up. That's my house. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a problem with the front brake. There's excessive play in one of these pins here. So I need to try and sort that out.
That's what it's doing, yes.
Because if that drops, the caliper drops down too much, the brake pad retaining pins can wear on the disc and that can cause a problem. So I just need to sort that out. Fingers crossed, so hopefully we're good to go.
So I'm coming from Zutphen. I'm so excited to do this scratching soul trip with my chopper. I hopefully can really connect with my bike. That's my goal.
We've got a sore arse, but
Yeah.
apart from that, that's pretty good really. A little bit of traffic. The last little bit was a bit grim, wasn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, the scenery was a bit dull at some points. And lunch is on George.
Is it?
So-
Alright, I'm starving actually. Ta-da! Professional. Cheers.
George, how confident are you that your bike can make it?
Ready. You never struck me as a doubting Thomas. I feel it will get there and back. Hopefully.
Perfect. Whose bike do you think has the most chance of making it, apart from the new Speedmaster?
The accumulated ability we've got here, and a bit of luck, I think they'll all make it. Seriously.
Even yours, Fred. No, see, I was just about to say, George, I'm biased, I know, but I honestly think mine has definitely the most chance of making it without any hiccups. I put a huge amount of money.
What was that whining noise that I heard when we were pushing it down the hill?
Yes, there is a...
What is rubbing up against your...
There's a rubbing. I honestly think
They're all going to make it. I honestly think they're all going to make it in one shape or form.
Good morning, everybody. It's time to rise and shine. Let's put things together and get to the bikes.
Oh man, get away! Oh dear.
Fresh helmet.
There was a bolt inside.
Dennis is changing his rocker box cover lid because it has a crack in it and it's now leaking oil. We've got an hour to change it out before we need to get onto the ferry.
Yes, it's 10 PM and it's still bright, so it's rather bizarre, isn't it?
We
made the ferry crossing from Kiel to Oslo overnight. Had some good food, a few beers, good night of sleep. Weather looks good. It's slightly overcast, although the sun is coming out now. 16 degrees, no rain. Some wild camping tonight. Picking up Gijs on the way. My bike comes out of the van. I start being on 2 wheels. Exciting day ahead. Gijs is, besides my uncle, also one of my best friends. I've always considered him sort of a hero when I was a young kid, and I still do. He's been living in Norway for 40 years, and he'll be driving the chase vehicle up to the Nordkapp and back.
Maybe it's a good choice to take the E6 and the coast road back again.
Yeah.
It
Well,
depends,
it
but
depends
this
a little
it's a fantastic route.
Yeah.
I am unpacking the van so we can get the Harleys out and the chopper, and then we're going to put all the stuff back in the van with more space so we can go camping tonight.
So everyone's getting all of the bikes off, but I always feel like I'm no help at all because anything mechanical or anything like that, I just leave to them. So they're filling up the bikes. My Bonneville's just perfect and ready to go. But this is a taste of the scenery that we're going to get. Yeah, the excitement levels have just gone through the roof. I'm also considering now if I should put on a thermal layer because it's the first time during this trip over 4 days that I started getting chilly on the bike. So even now in southerly Norway, I may layer up one.
We had to swap some stuff around, get my bike out, because I finally get to be on 2 wheels. We swapped the bike around. Triumph is in the vehicle for now, for a day. Got the Harley out. We've got about 3 hours of riding left for today, and we're going to be camping somewhere between here and Trondheim. Yeah, exciting.
We noticed I've got the bike with the smallest tank, so it's always waiting on me. But well, the sun is coming out, really nice.
Thought I was on holiday. What's happening here? Just a bit of maintenance, that's all. Chain adjustment, front brake disc slight problem. But we should be ready to go for another stint on our journey. So we hopefully get to our destination this evening.
Yesterday I changed the cover of my rocker box because that was leaking. There was a crack inside, which causes the oil leakage. And I think it's the seal underneath the rocker box. So that's the next thing I'm going to change this evening or maybe tomorrow morning.
The guy stopped. I have to park here. So
Now we'll see what's wrong. I don't know, maybe it's the rain. Maybe they didn't see the road anymore. I don't know, because it was a severe rain, so there can be some problems because of that. I don't know. We'll see.
Doesn't spark at all.
Yeah.
Some drama.
It's what my daughter bought me.
Thanks to your daughter.
So let's see if we can do it with this, shall we? It's got to be shortened out on the chassis because if there's two leads, the both leads do the same thing, you see.
Okay, pull that one out.
So it has to.
They're going to touch the frame down the side and then clamp them on
We got a
the head
knife.
down.
You sounds like Eddie.
Oh, I don't know where it is. Seriously.
Check your jeans.
But we were talking about something else.
From my beautiful
What a
daughter
place to
Megan.
look.
Right. Thank you, Megan. This is coming in very useful. Only sort of dysfunctional way.
Yeah.
Because that's the point that's closest. Done? Yep. Bloody brilliant.
Well, look behind me, it's special, isn't it? These kind of moments, 11:30 p.m. and it's still this light. I'm just sitting around, 7 of us, having a drink, chat, joke. It's really special. Like, these are the kind of moments, they feel really insignificant when you're actually in them, but when you look back in a month, 2 months, a year's time, they're really, really special. They're always the moments you never forget.
When planning this journey, you really think about what it's going to be. And when you are in that moment, and this is one of those moments, is making memories. So that's really, really cool.
So for me, I'd say a road trip like this is something that you think about, plan in your head, put it off for years on end, until you find some other guys that are willing to do the same sort of thing, and the group is here. You do get a little bit nervous about what you're going to anticipate, because if you've never done anything like this before, it can be a bit nerve-wracking. You don't know what to prepare, what it's going to be like, what the weather conditions are going to be like. If you've got a few friends that are willing to do a travelling trip with you on bikes and cars, I'd just get it booked, take the opportunity, because life is short and you've got to make the most of it. And this is one of those things where you'd rather say you've done it than say that you
you thought about doing it?
Joost told me about the trip that they're going to take this year in my lovely Norway, help to the north. And I thought it was a very good idea. And I really felt being a part of this journey. And here we are in the beautiful country I love. And it's very good to be together with the guys. I don't know them. I don't know anything about motorcycles, but I'm the chauffeur and I'm enjoying myself very much so far.
I feel somewhat perplexed at this moment in time because I've just spent an hour trying to clean a mucky pan with a stick. But I've done it, so it's all good. But in general, so far, this journey has been mint. So good, so far. And I'm sure it'll get a lot better. Because we're all in it together, us lot. We're all like-minded people, as the other lads have said. And girls just want to have fun.